Oh my
You
god.
have to read the book.
Good answer. But oh my god. Hi YouTube friends, it's Trish here and welcome to my little corner of the internet. I am recording this just hours after recording my last video. So, to catch you all up, I recorded episode 1 and 2 earlier today, and then I had a work meeting, I had lunch, I had another work meeting, and I got to sign off early today, so I am now doing my next 2 episodes. I still don't know when this is actually going to be dropping, but just for context for you guys, that's what's going on. So let's see. Where did we leave off? Because my memory already feels a little foggy. It's been a busy day. But episode 1 and 2, interesting start. We have a plane going overhead, because of course. So in the beginning of the season, Eloise and Penelope haven't talked all summer. Eloise became friends with Cressida because of this. And honestly, I don't know what more Pen could have said to have their friendship start up again anyway. Because what she has done a couple of times have been horrendous. So I understand Eloise not being too warm to her, but it's hard because they are best friends. So you still see that Eloise, like, she'll ask Colin, how's Pen doing? Not that you have to tell me details, but how is she? Just overall. So that's something. I think they have such a close-knit friendship that it would be really hard to completely cut off. But I also feel like Eloise never really knew Penelope to her full, like, who she is. I've talked about this in other videos as well. I feel like Eloise thinks that Penelope is totally on the same page as everything that Eloise thinks, but in reality, it doesn't seem like it. I think Penelope does lean a little bit more romantic. She does want to have a family, and over here in this season they're making it seem like it's because she wants her independence away from her own family, and I think that there's still a lot of truth in that. But I do feel like she was in love with Colin, so there's the romantic side of her that I think was on board with what women are expected to do, as long as she also could write, for Lady Whistledown. But she does that in secret anyway, even now, so I thought that she would have just continued doing that, I guess, while she was married. I don't know. They're really showing that Colin, like, hates Lady Whistledown, but obviously doesn't know that Pen is Lady Whistledown. They've agreed that he's going to help her learn how to charm the fellas, but also tells her that she already knows how. It's just she's grown up, and so now she's like worried about how she's coming off. So, which I think there's a little bit of truth in that, and for all of us. So, but I do feel like it was a really reckless plan. They're older now. Like, y'all aren't little kitties running off to play in a treetop somewhere. It's you're young adults of marriageable age. You shouldn't be alone, even if it is in your drawing room. And then he has her in his study. So it's just all around. They're really lucky that they weren't already caught, because they'd be forced to get married, but I doubt that you'd want to be in a situation, even though she loves him so much, you wouldn't want him to be forced to choose you. Or it wasn't even a choice in that matter, right? So forced to marry you. So anyway, I'm rambling now, as as I do. But I think my only sort of gripes are Violet doesn't, she does feel like Violet, but also like, I don't know, the charm of the elders isn't really so much there and apparent, but it might be coming. There's a mystery visitor coming who's going to possibly be the one who is Violet's, okay, who is Violet's love interest. So that's nice. I feel really bad for Francesca, who looks like she's on the brink of being called the Diamond when she really just, she just wants to get this done and over with. She's like, okay, I'll talk to some guys. Hopefully I find someone who's not gonna like totally creep me out and just chat. And if we mildly get along, I'm good to go. Like we can do this whole wedding thing. And oh, that is something though. These girls still don't know about the whole having sex to have babies thing. So I really was surprised because earlier in the episode when we were finding out that both of the older sisters or the other sisters of Penelope's are married, and apparently they have been trying to produce an heir, but now we know that no, they haven't, because they don't know, but they just learned, and I guess they're going at it, and that's interesting. So anyway, let us get started because I am ready to watch on. I still can't believe it's only 4 episodes that they've released. I both like that and hate it. But or maybe because we have to wait freaking like a month. Oh, this is hurting. So let's get into it. We are about to watch Bridgerton season 3, episodes 3 and 4. Okay, I'm pressing play. Do I have everything in order? Yes. Pressing play now. Okay, there was a second delay. Notes for myself. But, oh, wait, no. Gotta screen record. Not that I paused the last time I was watching because I forget that I can. That's the whole point of screen anyway. Okay. So, going to play now. How are you guys liking this so far? The first episode was meh. Second episode picked up a little bit. I have no idea where Kate and Anthony are. I feel like they've just been out of the show. Oh yeah, Pen got her first kiss.
I had to see you immediately.
What is it?
Pen,
Is this actually happening? This is a dream.
Thoughts consumed by
What?
a kiss.
Or is it real? In previous dreams, they didn't speak, so. I can't tell if this is actually happening or not. He's gonna wake up. Okay. It's nice for a change that the guy is having a dream. Did Anthony have a dream about Kate? I don't think so.
You slept late? Something keep you up?
Slept peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a dream.
Congratulations. She waits for the maids to throw out last week's copy of Whistledown as she knows she's not allowed to read.
Oh. I love Hyacinth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, very good acquaintance of families, of course.
Are you alright?
For real. Wow, one kiss and he has lost his mind. It was that easy. Oh, well, now I'm intrigued to see them meet again.
Let us throw it from our minds.
Lady Danbury really doesn't like this guy who's about to come, and I'm pretty sure it's the one who's going to be Violet's love interest, so...
I do not think I will grow a belly when I'm a child. I've always kept quite an elegant figure.
Good luck.
There is a visitor for Miss Penelope.
Pretty dress. Eloise.
I fear it may have been my fault. The rumor about you and Colin got out, but you should know it was not intentional.
I'd not reproach you if it was.
It wasn't.
Oh my goodness.
Come in.
Oh.
I have a few new books that maybe.
No.
Oh.
Thank you. I miss my friend.
It's kind of too soon, but
But I do hope you find what you are looking for this season.
it's sweet.
With Colin's help or otherwise.
It's a start, Pen. I feel so bad for Eloise. Like, obviously, Penelope and Colin are the main characters, so we're following their side more so. But this has to be so hard on Eloise. Like, the conflicting feelings of this is your best friend and you're fighting with her. But you have very good reason to be angry and pissed off. Ooh, a whipping willow? No. This is so romantic. Ours never got this big. Oh my god, this is giving me Pocahontas vibes.
Earlier.
Oh, it is for the better that you did not.
Is it?
Isn't it?
It is.
It's okay, guys. Breathe through this.
Nothing of the kind will ever happen again.
Of course. And I apologise.
But I apologize for asking.
I do not apologise.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Guys. This is such a mess.
In fact, it may be best if we keep our distance for now.
Oh, he's gonna be so hooked.
Prospects are important.
Prospects which have gone from very little to even less, but I must do my best.
Yes, you must.
He's gonna be so stuck on her now.
I will go and leave you to it.
Oh, I will go.
I hope. Well, I wish
Yes?
very much for your happiness.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. For all your kindness.
Oh my god.
If I secure a proposal, it will be because of you.
Colin? She could get a guy. I'm in love with this. For right now, it's just hilarious. Her mother hasn't been this pushy in past seasons. They felt like two peas in a pod in the way they would approach things, so this is interesting.
If anyone asks for me, I am not here.
Benedict. We're hardly getting anything from him.
You do not have to marry whoever the Queen selects for you. You must simply follow your heart.
I love that Violet really wants them all to find love.
Miss Francesca, how delightful to see you. I am Lord Cutbill, the Earl.
He, I'm sorry, kind of looks like a Who from Whoville. In a very cute way.
Are you in search of a new prospect to help
I
you find
love
a
her
husband?
dress.
Good luck in both endeavors.
They're so mean. What jerks. Like, they know what these ladies are forced to...
Mrs. Montridge.
It's a beautiful dress.
Ladies?
They know what these ladies are forced to grow up to be, especially if they have sisters, so...
Gallant, even.
It is the mark of a good man to help a friend in need.
I love them.
She will find herself a husband in no time.
Yes,
Couple goals.
of course. I hope.
Oh my
Lady Danbury,
goodness.
however are you?
He really can't get away fast enough.
You must have done something truly heinous.
Wait,
I do not.
Oh.
Has she written about you?
Yep.
Just like him.
He's dead.
But at least you got to come to the party.
Rather dull one, if I am honest.
Aww.
In fact, I find your frankness immensely refreshing.
Uh-oh. They have banter.
We're not all so lucky to have the support of our families as you do. Marrying may be my only way of feeling such support.
Penelope and Cressida have something in common.
My mother had 5 boys. Took this every time. Except for when she had me.
It's actually not so bad. Unexpectedly sweet.
What? Then why does it smell bad? What did they put in it? Oh, please don't. Stop with the noises. Do noises actually affect people as much as they affect me? This is embarrassing. I'm okay. We're good. So, did I understand this correctly?
What man attempts to take
Okay, never mind. I thought some mother gifted this to the queen to, like, give her daughter more favor.
I did think it would be bigger.
Excuse me. Right.
Did she just do a come hither nod?
Pretend to be loitering for sweets so no one suspects we are speaking together.
But you guys are together.
I was simply myself.
It is nice to be appreciated for oneself.
He is not unpleasant to gaze upon.
You guys are doing a horrible job at pretending that you're not hanging out together.
Do I have sugar on my face?
No.
If you did, I'm sure he wanted to lick it off. Oh, God.
To talk about birds and not balloons. So I suppose they do both fly.
The Great Hawk does not fly.
Magnificent balloon, isn't it?
Place where my family cannot possibly find it.
Oh, no.
Far away from them. If that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Wow. They're actually relating on something. Oh, no. They're both going after the same guy. Run away.
Tell you idol.
The Great Orc.
Did you know they mate for life? I find that so touching.
Oh.
I have just been invited out on a hunt.
Yay!
You are in your element, my love. With all these events, I actually miss spending time at home.
That's what I was wondering earlier. Like, do they go out every day?
Steering or not, it seems they might make for useful vehicles to escape the eager mamas present outside.
I came here to listen to someone who thinks differently, not to hear the familiar chorus of what cannot be done.
And cue Benedict's interest in her because she is a determined lady.
I do so enjoy learning about the fashions of others.
Yes, he does. That's what I love about Benedict.
But I asked him to come to London, specifically to meet you.
Why are these guys older? She's so young.
I hope I do not disappoint.
I'm confident you will not.
She actually can hold her own.
I spend all the time I possibly can outdoors.
Oh, Eloise. Eloise, go get some lemonade. Just escape.
There is nothing I love more than grass.
Gross.
How it's so green.
It is.
Penelope. My god, she's crashing and burning. Just be yourself. That's what you told Colin earlier.
It reminds me of all the cultures.
Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh no. I'm really scared about what's about to happen. Y'all, in public? Oh my god. Maybe you guys should also go grab hold?
Help me! Now!
It's quite dashing. Yeah, move. Okay. Maybe lay down flat?
Let it go!
Are they serious? What if that gust comes back? That was dumb. Alright, I mean, have fun. Actually, I've always wanted to be on a hot air balloon. I'm probably a little scared of heights, but it would be a gorgeous sight. Hey, he went in and scooped you. Okay, so I've never really seen Benedict like this. And all of a sudden this season, he's just relegated to running away from society, I guess. Aww. Okay, who is this?
I believe this is yours.
Yours, I believe.
Cute me cute.
Present what Sir Humphrey Davy calls a lamp.
No.
He has reduced our allowance by half.
Aren't they very rich? I guess he has no sons, so he's like, Mary, so I have a son-in-law? Because when the ladies got married, they had to give a dowry as well. So why would he be wanting her to get married? I guess maybe if she has a son, he would leave his estate to her son? I guess. Do not talk about grass.
We have the greatest thing in common. 7 brothers and sisters.
It can be rather lonely to be among them all at once, can it not?
Wow.
I wish to have 8 children of my own, so my home will always be filled with constant chatter.
Oh my goodness.
If you'll excuse me a moment.
Now she's like, okay, next. 8 children, absolutely not.
It becomes a home when your children are near, which is always, as you carry them with you wherever you go.
Aww.
I do not believe I have seen you before.
Ah. Doesn't someone need to make your introduction?
See, you have met my brother.
Your brother?
Oh.
I'm quite enjoying my time here already.
Sorry, that's side-eye though. What she said was really profound. She feels so lonely amongst all of her siblings. Wow. Who is this?
Forgive me, I was simply...
It needed some quiet. I've been in search of it all night. Perhaps we can enjoy the silence together.
I hope he's being sincere. This is really sweet, actually. I hope he's being sincere. I'm watching you.
Charlotte, watch him like a hawk.
I feel so protective of her now. I, like, did not know her at all.
Please.
Until this season. Although she has my signature move. Run away when you start catching feelings.
And I am in no hurry to find another husband, so you do not need to fear me plotting to ensnare you.
Oh, I'm not afraid of you.
He might want to be ensnared. Oh, this song is back. Violet, I think, is going to have a few words. Oh no.
If you are going to be a part of society, you must know you cannot continue to run this place.
Does being a part of this world not mean freedom to do what I like?
Everything has limits. I do hope to see you on the hunt.
That seems strange.
I was pretending to be someone I am not. And I do not wish to do that anymore.
Yay.
Have you seen Francesca?
I have not.
She escaped.
You believe the best foundation for great love was friendship.
It is how your father and I began. But it is rare to begin as friends and for both parties to then feel more.
They were both friends?
How did you and father know it was reciprocated?
Because he gathered the courage to ask.
Well.
Is she finally seeing it? Ugh! I've been wondering how Violet's been missing Penelope be interested in Colin for so long.
Also believes that all of man's greatest inventions are nothing more than a distraction from what is most natural
He's
to
not gonna
us.
tell her now. Is he?
Finally free from your admirers.
There is a question I have been needing to ask you.
You're in a crowded ballroom.
Colin.
It's feathered.
Okay. I really thought he was about to kiss her. I'm sorry, I wasn't even listening to Lady Whistle Down. I was so caught up in the moment. She looks disappointed.
I feel sick.
What is she, Cinderella?
No, truly, I feel sick.
I like her evil stepsisters.
You did? Well then...
Is she? Aww. I love this for her. I mean, I feel bad for Colin, but dude, you snooze, you lose. No, he'll get her in the end, but it's nice that Penelope is having this moment. There's a guy that's genuinely interested in her for who she is. And I feel like he probably at this point knows her more than Colin does. She's been more honest with this guy. I guess it's not fair. Like, she's said things in front of Colin too before. Like, there was something that she said at that one ball where he was like, Penelope, what a barb. So I think she has shocked him once or twice. I just don't know if he really clocked on. Whereas over here to Lord Debling, she was very much like, yeah, I like gossip. Like, I hide, but I like to hear things. Okay, here we go. Let's move on to episode 4. What's about to happen? Violet finally sees, well, she sees that Colin likes Penelope, and that frankly is new. So I'm really shocked she never noticed that Penelope liked Colin. I'm sorry, that just felt way too obvious. Eloise didn't clock it, Violet didn't clock it.
So often my Penelope is sat at that window reading, and now here she is in the room, and we have you to thank for that.
Why are we bringing it to the forefront?
I suppose I mostly just enjoy the view, but I have grown rather tired of it.
Yeah, it was weird that her mom just said that, because I feel like it made her appear weird.
When you were asking about friendship and whether it can blossom into love, is there something you wished to discuss with me?
Might be a little too early, and Colin's only realizing his feelings right now.
I simply want the best for Francesca.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Colin. You dum-dum. Lady Danbury really does not like this brother.
And thus you are free to meet with as many ladies as you might like.
She's not gonna approve. Oh.
Thought and feeling are united is Her Majesty Queen Charlotte.
Look, it's so fluffy. Look. Oh my goodness. Yes, such a good boy.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die! He's so fluffy!
I'm sorry. And I love Julie Andrews.
She lavishes you with praise, Your Majesty.
You can read from all the way back there.
With much practice, anything is possible.
A celebration of our good standing.
And a chance, perhaps, to secure our match for Miss Francesca?
Step another pace backwards. You read me too well.
We never see her actually working with affairs, like political affairs. Who handles that?
There is a caller here.
Yes, bring him in.
It's gonna be the quiet guy. Yay! He's not gonna be a lord that has a whole bunch of money.
Lord Samadani, welcome.
Nope.
Rival.
Hyacinth,
Nope.
this is not Lord Samadani. Please forgive us for the error.
Poor Hyacinth.
I am here to call upon one of your daughters, if I may.
My daughter Francesca?
John Sterling, Earl of Kilmartin.
Okay, he does have a title.
Met briefly at the Hawkins Ball, but have not had the opportunity for a formal introduction.
Oh.
I see.
Oh. Okay. I like that they understand each other. This is their version of flirting. It's working for me.
She does not speak to him. I am in awe. No one had to use wit or banter to dissuade a suitor, but simple silence was radically more effective. How will they know each other if they do not speak? And he comes to court without having had a formal introduction first.
There is another caller here, my lady.
Uh-oh.
Lord Samadani.
Hey.
How dashing.
Lord Kilmartin. But I was just leaving. I do not wish to interfere.
Violet, give him some space.
And he is the third lord to suggest that you must give up the club.
It seems that every member of the town has had something to say on the matter.
Why can't people just mind their own fucking business?
And is insincere at best, but once it is done, they will surely find something else on which to fixate.
For real. People
We
just
believe
don't
I
want
should
people to
do
be
as
happy.
They would wish. Give up all that we have built.
Was it not you who proclaimed that we should embrace all that we have now?
I am not the one who is confused. I'm keeping my club.
I'm with Will on this. I'm sorry, when you work so hard for something, hell no. He doesn't need anyone's approval.
Are there any novels in which the man goes travelling for a very long time and his wife is happy to stay behind tending the estate?
Why can't she go with you?
And how, dare I ask, might this fictional gentleman ask for the young lady's hand?
Already?
Especially if she had no male relative. And if her mother gave her blessing, do you think she would say yes?
Oh my
I
god.
have to read the book.
Good answer. But oh my god. What do you do? Like, she would have to say yes. One, they're connecting. And two, she can't just wait around and hope that Colin is going to notice her. He really likes threesome situations.
So you would prefer to watch? You have already paid.
Oh my goodness. No shame to threesomes. It looks like a lot of fun, but it's just, you go from seeing him just like gentleman-like and occasionally talking to girls, but I don't really notice him flirting per se. He's always been just such a kind gentleman. So this is just so beyond like any like that I've seen him in before, and it's just a little jarring. It's almost like he's just putting up a front.
Are you interested in him?
Good day, Lord Kilmartin.
Wow, she just launched herself in his path.
I believe you stopped me.
The pace is too fickle. Just as you think you are starting to comprehend the melody, the song is over. A song like this would be far sweeter if it were played in 3/4 and one could in fact feel the music.
That is helpful. If you'll excuse me.
I thought he was
To
gonna
answer your
ask.
question, no. I'm not interested in him.
I thought he was gonna ask the musician to slow down, but no, he just walked right past. That was strange. She has to get ready every day just to hope that someone's gonna stop by. I can't.
You are not to be seen with that Bridgerton girl any longer. Do we have an understanding?
They probably think Eloise's scandal from last season is stopping people from coming to visit. It's dumb.
Thirds of the lords have closed their accounts. Cannot afford to bring an outside bartender in until I solve this problem.
I'm sure the answers will come to you.
Much to offer upstairs.
And I do not mean her mind.
Snore.
Well, a gentleman must keep some things to himself.
Oh, come now. I do not see a gentleman amongst us.
No, I concur with you there.
Ouch.
The necessity imposed on us to remain cavalier about the one thing in life that holds genuine meaning. Do you not find it lonely?
Okay, Colin. She lives across the street from you. Like, you wanted to ask her a question. Is he doubting that feeling now? Is that what's going on? Is she engaged?
Do you know, I've heard that Lord Dempling has one of the largest homes in Mayfair. 24 staff, a fleet of curricles.
Okay.
Which means it will be up to you to manage his estate.
Give her a second to really process this.
Kind of influence it will give all of us.
Uh-huh.
His travelling does have its advantages. I do enjoy my privacy, but...
But what?
Look at the way this dress flows as she sits. Ah!
And a very fine bird at that. Do not become greedy in your success. What more could you want?
Love? True love?
Oh, do not tell me you're holding out for love. Oh, this is the very reason why I discourage you from reading. Love is make-believe. It's only in your storybooks. Do you know what is romantic? Security. And I will be for you.
Oh my goodness. I always have to remind myself that it's that time too, where she really can't dawdle. Like, I don't know. Some girls have so many suitors that are ready to propose. Like, Daphne had like 4 or 5 propose to her before her and Simon got together. But that doesn't happen for everyone, and clearly Penelope is not in that boat. So it is sort of like she should say yes. But love.
No. I wanted to tell you I should like to stay home tonight.
He feels feverish. Beautiful dress.
Oh, you do not look well.
Oh
Was
my
it you
God.
I heard lumbering in the hallway late last night?
I am... well.
My God.
You have always been one of my most sensitive children. But living to please others? I imagine it can be wearying at times, but you must be careful that the armor does not rust and set so that you might never be able to take it off.
I should simply like to rest this evening.
Penelope's on the cusp of being engaged.
It is only a shame that you might miss the fruits of your labors. I hear Penelope may be getting a proposal tonight. Lady Featherington will not stop telling anyone who will listen.
Tonight? That was rather quick.
Likely because of your help.
Yes, Violet. Thank you. I love this woman. When she's on, she's so on. Ugh. She's great. And she's like humble when she makes mistakes. She really like listens. What a wonderful mother. He's gonna come dashing in, but is he gonna propose? Come on now. No. Stop. I mentioned before, I grew up a dancer, so these ball scenes are my favorite, but this is new and I love it. never done partner dancing, but I've always wanted to. The one time I had the chance to, I didn't realize that when the guy goes to lift you, like, that you don't rely just on him lifting you. I was young, I didn't know that. So I didn't get that part in the dance. I thought you just held the pose and they lifted you, but the girl actually leaps a little bit to help with that.
Miss Featherington. Lady Featherington.
What a nice proposal dress. Did Francesca get asked? Is that her? Yep. Oh, with him. She's not interested in him.
My sister likes to meddle.
She molds society to her will. She's rather good at it.
She is.
Though I am not certain she has yet found that spark.
My own marriage was not a love match, and admittedly not very passionate in the beginning. We were happy until the day she died.
I am so sorry for your loss. I myself had a love match, so that is all I know.
You have my deepest sympathies. But I am envious. You had the chance to experience a love match. That is something I myself have not given up on finding in my second act.
Uh-oh.
Even Lady Whistledown could not disagree with the brilliance of my match. Perhaps this has opened the door to a friendlier alliance between the gossiper and the crowd. I dare say it very much has.
What? Seriously? Okay.
Mr. Mondrich seems to be having a difficult time relinquishing our old life, no matter how hard I tug at him. He's quite attached to his bar.
But you
will not
guys...
smile favorably on a man of rank working in a club. This new life is worth his sacrifice. Past lives, dangerous places to revisit.
But also, like, what is he going to gain from being over here? He finds fulfillment in his club.
Nothing worse than a state of undress.
Eloise is so bored at these functions.
How is it you have the courage to be so different?
It is not courage. I simply cannot understand why others do not see things the way I do.
How do you see things exactly?
Well,
This is
since
so
you have
nice. Okay. I was enjoying watching Eloise. But, yeah, he needs to have his epiphany. I still don't think he's gonna propose to her. So what? Is he gonna say, wait for me?
Let me.
That was so, like... hand in hand, open. Very choreographed.
Where are you off to?
I'm retiring early.
What happened between these two?
I keep meeting the most intriguing woman.
But I ask that you leave me out of your raking about town. I am not interested.
That's why she doesn't like him.
I understand how my activities may appear rather rakish, but I assure you, they are pure of heart.
And is your heart located in your breeches?
Francesca.
That's very strange.
So much so that I do not feel much like talking.
Is that not in fact our preferred form of communication? You must forgive me for rushing off abruptly last time we met. It is only that I wanted to get you this.
What is it? Sheet music?
The words I do have, I'm afraid they're not very good. But I do believe in the power of a gesture.
Forgive me, Lord Samadani. Mama, I am keen to return home early, if that is all right.
Well, let us find your brother and your sister first.
Of course.
She wants to go play the music.
Lord Kilmartin.
I love how open she is.
I believe Lord Samadani was fetching Miss Francesca lemonade. And now she is...
Not drinking the lemonade.
She is not drinking the lemonade.
Are you suggesting we give up? Ow, you're giving me a pain in my chest. In fact, I have been tender all week.
Oh.
Mama said it is a clear pregnancy sign.
Is it?
Stop grabbing your chest in public. At least the sisters are kind of amusing. I like this better than whatever storyline was happening in season 2 with the mines.
In truth, it is not worth it. Come out with us, though this time we are going drinking at
Yeah,
White's.
move, guys.
Is everything all right, Miss Featherington?
Everything is wonderful.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's so strange to know that you're about to be proposed to.
Do you imagine that, with time, love may one day grow?
I do not know. To be honest, my work has such a large portion of my heart, it may be difficult to make more space. But I am very glad that you are someone who seems to have such a full life. You look especially beautiful tonight, Miss Featherington.
And can you imagine all the spare time there would be if we did not always have to think about marriage?
That is interesting.
Isn't it?
No, I meant your brother is walking right up to Penelope and Lord Debling.
Do you mind if I interrupt?
Oh,
It should only take a moment.
It appears you two have something to resolve.
We shall return to this conversation another time. Yes?
Poor Eloise. Oh.
I would be more than happy to finish your dance with you, if we need a partner.
Can you really say no?
Colin, you are going to ruin things between me and Debling.
Ever since the Featheringtons moved in across the street.
Across the street from the Bridgerton house.
I'm going to accept his proposal.
Thank you for the dance, Miss Cowper.
Oh no, what's happening?
Why is it you sit at your drawing room window so often? All week I've watched you search for someone.
He's quick.
But now I suspect you may have been searching for him for a very different reason.
Colin Bridgerton would never, ever have feelings for me.
But would you like it to be more?
I do not... That is not a possibility.
I did not ask if it was a possibility. I asked if you would like it to be. It is essential I make a match with someone whose affections are not already engaged elsewhere. Whatever it is you are searching for, I do hope you find it. Good evening.
Oh, man.
What have you done?
How did your question? Not am I well? Do I only matter to you if I have a lord's engagement ring on my finger?
Mama, I am pregnant. I think. Hello? You're not excited?
He had the music we heard earlier this week rearranged exactly as I imagined it.
Often all
Oh, I'm
reason
glad.
goes out of the window.
I was worried for a sec. Oh.
But
I hope Violet will be supportive. She always wants her children to find love.
of a beating heart.
I don't know how I feel about this connection that Benedict has.
Let me in.
I don't think they're allowed to do this.
I'd marry that man. He will leave you, and he is too particular, and he is just not right for you, Ben.
He did not propose. Now will you please let us ride home in silence and leave me alone?
I cannot.
Please.
I cannot. Because...
Out with it, Colin.
What if I did have feelings for you?
Thank you. She's not gonna believe you, though.
I have spent so long trying to feel less. But these past few weeks have been full of confounding feelings. Feelings like a total inability to stop thinking about you, about that kiss. Feelings like dreaming of you when I'm asleep, and in fact preferring sleep because that is where I might find you. A feeling that is like torture.
Oh my god.
But one which I cannot, will not, do not want to give up.
Please. Do not say things you do not mean.
It's happening, girl.
It is everything I have wanted to say to you for weeks.
How long has it been since their
We're
kiss?
friends.
Yes, maybe. Forgive me. I do not know what I was thinking.
But I'd very much like to be more than friends. So much more.
Yay! Oh my goodness, she's getting her knight in shining armor. Her Bridgerton leading man. I'm guessing she's always wanted to touch his hair. Yay! Oh no, Eloise. Oh my goodness. Okay, do we all remember that Colin didn't want to kiss Marina for fear of it being against, you know. Is this seriously happening? Well, they've known each other for so long. Like, I think once you finally realize your feelings and that they're reciprocated, you wouldn't want to... Yay. Oh, I'm happy for them.
Colin, we're at your house.
Could the carriage driver not keep on driving?
No, dude, get out.
Think anyone saw us? I was not paying much attention to anything.
So, is he going to propose in the morning? You took certain liberties with her, sir. And we're only halfway through the season.
What are you doing?
Don't tell me. Is he?
You're coming with me?
What? Your family will see me.
For God's sake, Penelope Featherington, are you going to marry me or not?
But... Okay, but she still can't just come up to your room right now. Right? right? Like, okay, hold on. Let me. I'm taking this off. I'm right, right? Like, she can't just go up to his room now, even if they are gonna get married. I'm happy to hear that he does want to marry her. Not that I thought that he was going to, like, just have fun and that be it. So... that was Bridgerton episodes 3 and 4. I feel like there's a lot on my mind. Most at the front is worry for what's about to happen because, okay, he kind of did just say that they're going to get married. I mean, he asked, but he can't really take her up to his room right now, right? Oh my god. What am I trying to say? My mind is all over the place right now. It's as jumbled as Penelope's probably. Now we have to wait a month. Guys. That was... I don't know what to think. I think my head is really just a muddled mess right now because there's a lot to process, I think, in these 2 episodes that happen. I mean, this is sort of the thing. It's an ensemble cast, and so there's so much going on, and it's all just so very interesting. And I feel like I have a thought about every single pairing that's happening, but so where to start? Because right now I'm just sort of like, oh my god, Colin. Some patience, good sir. But also, what a hot moment. And I'm so happy for Penelope. I really am. I mean, of course she wasn't going to believe him when he first started. I wouldn't, you know? And so now him really expressing that no, he's serious. He has these feelings for her. And they're reciprocated. And it's just, like I was saying, like, of course you're going to want to just jump on that. But... guys. So, other characters to talk about, because Penn and Colin are here, and yay for both of them. I'm so excited. I wonder what the issue is going to be then. Like, this is only mid-season. Oh, duh. Lady Whistledown. Oh, how's he gonna find out? Is Eloise gonna tell him? Because I feel like if Eloise found out that he truly was in love with Penelope, and the thing is, she doesn't know that Penelope is so in love with Colin and has been for a very long time, so maybe she would and just be like, you don't know who you're marrying? Guys, I can't believe I forgot the whole Lady Whistledown aspect of all of this. Like, that's gonna be the problem. That has to be the issue, that he's gonna find out that she's Lady Whistledown, and so she wrote that thing about Marina that stopped them from running away, and wrote that about Eloise that put her in scandal. Oh, what's he gonna do? Like, how will she make things right? And now, seemingly the queen, just because there was one sheet after all the sheets that Lady Whistledown has done, there's just one that's sort of like mildly complimentary towards the queen, and she's like, "No, okay, I think we're pals now. We're besties." So it doesn't seem like the queen really cares anymore. When she was so ready to just hang this writer for so long. Okay, a couple of things I'm realizing now though. Madame Delacroix is not really a part of any of this, seemingly. I don't know if she is still helping Penn or not. We haven't seen anything like that. They had that one conversation, but I don't know if it really said anything to that. And we frankly just haven't seen much of Madame Delacroix. And I wanted to, so I'm a little bummed out about that. I thought she was gonna be friends with Penelope now that Eloise isn't. Or now that her and Eloise aren't talking anymore. So yeah, I kind of thought that Madame Delacroix was gonna step up and be her friend, sorta, I guess, like Cressida is with Eloise. And it is nice to see some softer sides to Cressida. She still has her backbone of a fighter, and I understand. But just like with Penn, like I'm like Violet. I want you guys to find love too, or at least companionship, you know, not just marry just because, but to get out of your situation. I see how it's the only option. Unfortunately, it's your whole life. And granted, there's much more to life than just your partner, but they make up a large chunk of it. So and then Benedict, it seems like this relationship is purely based on the physical aspect, which all power to them, but and frankly, so was the one with the model, and so was the one with Genevieve, but I still felt like theirs had a little more backing to it. You know, they had their moments of, well, not with Genevieve, but but they, like, I'm sure got to know each other as they continued seeing each other. But like with the model, they bonded. He got to learn about her and what makes her so smart and determined to still learn, even though she's not allowed into the academy herself. She found her own way to do it, and that was just damn impressive and sexy, you know? And with this widow, I don't know, like she has her lines, which is, oh my god. So she has her lines which are showing that she is this hard cookie and she's a boss lady. She could take care of herself. She has thoughts and opinions, and I don't know, I guess it's just all very smacked in your face off the bat. And then she certainly doesn't go by what society expects of her, the way they were dancing in the ball. I'm really surprised that Violet hasn't said anything or seen what's going on and said anything, so that's interesting. I don't know. As much as I was charmed by Madame Delacroix and unfortunately I can't remember the model's name, but I'm not with this one. And it kind of sucks because he's not even bringing up art anymore. No one really is around him. So he's really just given it up and left. And I feel like that would be a harder thing for him to do than what they're seemingly showing. And I don't know if later in the season they're going to make it so that he was distracting himself with this widow. My God, there's so many flights right now. What time is it? Is it that time? Yeah, probably. I guess the evenings just get a lot of flights. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna bring that up later. Seemingly not. And I don't know, that's just so strange. And I don't love that because with him not having that artistic side of it, it really is just him suddenly being like, gotta run away from these mamas, which they never showed that before. So suddenly he's really just running away at any moment in time and having an affair with this lady who doesn't have anything charming about her. I'm sorry. I mean, the actress she's doing a great job, but I'm not drawn to her. The brother to Lady Danbury is interesting. I kind of understood what he was saying at the end over there, where like you may look at my activities as being rakish, but it does come from a place of a pure heart. It's something along the lines of what he was saying, and I could see that. You know, some people love very easily and quickly. Oy vey. Yeah, so some people really do they love very quickly and easily and with many different types of people, and so I'm sure it would come off kind of rake-ish. But it really be something that is earnest. But so I don't know if that's the only reason why Lady Danbury doesn't like him, because isn't this the thing about all men? They're just sort of playboys until they're forced to settle down or something like that. So I feel like something else must have happened. And that it's not just this. But I suppose we'll have to watch and find out. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I do know that I will be rewatching these 4 episodes probably multiple times before the next batch is dropped. But certainly in this weekend or not this weekend, but next week, because I will be traveling and hanging out with an old friend, and she's also a fan of Bridgerton, so I'm sure we're gonna watch the show. And I don't know if I'll have more thoughts that come from a rewatching, and maybe I'll do a video later on, because I didn't sort of bank on having these sort of commentary sit downs after watching the episode, so I'm not sure if any new ideas will come about. But I do love that sorry, now like things are gonna be popping as I'm trying to say toodaloo, but Francesca, I love that she's very open with how she feels and isn't like trying to edit herself, or like she's polite about it if she isn't interested in someone, but it's still very apparent. And when she is interested in someone, it's very apparent, and I really like that. Like, I feel like more people should be like that, not be scared to just have everything written plainly on your face, I guess. And I love this connection that she's forming. And I hope that Violet comes around and will really just... I'm hoping right now, because she did look a little almost unapproving towards the end over there. I hope it's not unapproving, because he's an earl. Again, I don't know the rankings. I'm gonna have to look that up and learn, but an earl is still a title. So he does still have a title and everything. He's just reserved. So I'm hoping that her concern leans more towards, well, we don't know much about him at all. And you guys sat and looked at a painting when he called on you. So I'm a little bit like, okay, but you need to get to know each other a little bit more. I'm sure you guys don't just like to sit in silence, but clearly for them it works. Like they've bonded over this understanding that both of them are introverts. And when you know, you know. So I think Violet will come around because at the end of the day, she really just wants her children to find a love like she had. And so if Francesca has found that, I think she'll be very happy. I'm really happy. And then yeah, Eloise and Cressida, it's just, oh yeah, and Will. I might have to do another video, honestly, but since I'm here, might as well. I feel so bad for the conundrum that Will has found him in. I hate that society cares so much about what you do and how you do things. It should not matter. If one, he doesn't have the title, his son has the title. But yes, now they are a titled family and he's part of high society, the ton or whatever. But so what if he has a club that he works at? It's not really him working at, like he is working at it, but it's his club that he owns. It's not that he's a servant at this place or a server. So like, why does it matter? Is it just because it's keeping him from coming to some of these events that honestly just feel kind of frivolous? And like I had been saying earlier that I can't believe these people get dressed to this degree every day just to have tea or go to a picnic or every night have some sort of ball to attend. It feels so much. I feel like I also would be a reserved party that only came to the ones that I was required to come to because I'm well-mannered. It's just, this lockdown that we all had, honestly, I found that I'm much more introverted than I thought I was. That's what I learned about myself during lockdown. So I understand Francesca. And poor Eloise is just stuck in a situation where nobody sees it the way Eloise does. And she can't pretend to be otherwise. I'm so curious on how her story is going to continue. I don't know why I kind of worry about Eloise. They haven't introduced any male lead that could be of interest towards her where they have an understanding of each other, because Lord Debling and Penelope earlier on were both sort of bonding over not really being part of society and the rules and what they're sort of expected to be like, and that felt very Eloise like. So it was like, oh, I feel like Eloise should be talking to this guy. So like truly, I think that those two would actually work out. He'd be gone for 3 months and all she had to do was make certain decisions around the house and then she could just chill. Yeah, I think that situation would work out for her. But like, she had a moment of falling for Theo, so it's in her to fall in love. Like, I don't think she's aromantic. And I would rather people fall in love, even though I don't believe love exists. I mean, I do. It's just very, very hard to find. Rare indeed. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep it here. thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And my mind honestly is still boggled about Colin and Penelope, but I'm happy that they're happy right now. I'm scared for what's gonna happen soon, because he is gonna find out. It's just a matter of how he finds out, and for some reason I don't think it's gonna be Eloise. Yeah, okay. Comment down below what you think is gonna happen. No spoilers, please. Thank you. And I'll catch you guys next time, because that's about it. I feel like I have to say that at the end just because I started doing it. Okay. Toodles.